Now, this story is not about my routine, my workouts. It is about gym crushes. I'm so excited for this episode because, one, it's Halloween, and I think that is a reason to be excited. It is the last day of October, and happy Halloween to you. I just came from the gym, and I found out I have the full day off. I don't know if I mentioned it to you before, but I work as an apartment cleaner. This is my part-time gig as I'm beginning my businesses, my entrepreneurial endeavors, everything like that, from being a fitness trainer to starting content with you. So I'm excited to have this weekend off to dedicate to my boyfriend, to making more quality videos for you. It's going to be an exciting time. So I brought my shaker with me so I can tell this story with you and stay hydrated. So okay, let me take a sip and begin. I was in the gym today and I well, first off, it's important to note that I am an American living in France with my boyfriend. We have a great relationship. We've been dating for 2 years. I am a Libra, he is an Aries, and this is just for context, just so you get the picture. We've had a few spats, but for the most part, we are pretty harmonious. And I think that has come with getting to know each other. He knows what I like. I kind of know what he likes. He has his routine, and I like to switch things up. This is my favorite thing, and maybe I'm a cardinal sign. I expected him to love the same, but he definitely loves his routines, and that's fine with me. So back to the gym. I like to go early in the morning, first thing. I took my quick shower because I was feeling oh so inspired from a great night's sleep with him and a great night. And I headed out the door at around 7 a.m. or so. 7 a.m. Woke up at 6 and out the door by 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I get there and I have a few gym favorites. It's the regulars that you see each and every single day. They kind of just give you the reassurance like, "Hey, I'm here for you." It's just nice to be it's just nice to have some familiar faces at the end of the day or the beginning of the day. I go to my machines, and if you haven't noticed, today was a chest, upper body day, chest, bicep day. So I'm doing my thing. I'm working my brachialis muscles, trying to get the bigger bicep. Now, my partner and I, for various reasons, have decided to be exclusive. Now, I think this decision is evolutionary, and every period in your relationship, you should reevaluate and make sure that you're on the same page. I get that, I respect it, and this is what we decided is best for us at this time in our life. But with that said, I still have gym crushes, and these are actors that are in this particular setting, this part of the story. They're more like statues, more or less. You can see their sculpted bodies, admire them, and walk along. Keep it moving. And this is just because I value our commitment and the relationship that we've built together. It's important to me. One of these statues can move, walk, and talk, and was asking me these questions. Now, reminding you, I am in France, so I am expected to speak French. But je parle un petit peu français, so it is it's a bit easy to stay in my lane, to stay focused, because the conversation would be a bit strained. I'm not able to communicate as fluently as I am in English, so I am relegated to a small pool of vocabulary words, which I use on a regular basis. Anyway, so this moving statue comes up to me as I'm doing my workouts, and he, asks me, "Hey, like I see you in here a lot. Do you live in the area? Like I'm here. I'm in this place, and it's not too far." Now, I know that there is friendly talk and there is hookup talk, and this was definitely a conversation edging on the latter. I, being the courteous gym bro that I am, engaged in a conversation, an innocent conversation, and let him know that I was living a bit further, but I'm not too far. And this is why I've chosen this gym, and I choose it. I choose to go to it at 7 a.m. It would be a pretty laborious task to go anywhere else outside of my way if it wasn't really close. But of course, the intentions were set. The ground was laid. Okay, I'm thinking of all the puns, but I'm sparing you. So, I've run into this situation before, and sometimes I put myself in these situations. I enjoy being flirtatious. However, because I respect my partner, I kind of keep that under wraps. And as a reminder to myself and everyone else around, I do have him as my screensaver on my phone, which I think is a great angel voice, like on your right shoulder, telling you like, hey, like, you are in a committed relationship. Is this something that you truly want to do? Make sure you consider all the parties involved. Or him. Make sure you consider him. It was an easy decision for me. I appreciated the sculpture, great body. However, everyone has a different energy. And I am more compatible with I'm more attracted to rather specific kinds of energy. I like a more sensitive, soft, kind of sweet person, who takes care of themselves, both mentally and physically. And Felix is such a great package, in my opinion. We are incompatible in some ways, but he is one of the sweetest men that I have dated, and I love him very much. And it was so easy to kind of brush this gym crush or this interaction off just because I respect our relationship so much. There are, other guys in the gym, there are other guys out in the world that are attractive and beautiful and gorgeous and who have the chemistry, the level of chemistry that maybe I have with my partner. But I think I am able to stop myself before engaging in something that could threaten our relationship. And again, this is not a PSA for monogamy. In fact, I was listening to Lily Allen's album a little bit as I was working out, her new album, which dis- discusses all of these different talks about long distance relationships and non-monogamy and different themes of cheating and infidelity and love and lust. And it is an interesting concept album. I think she's an interesting artist, but this is another topic for another video. I want to just focus on being with the one that you love, on being desired, of feeling desired. I think this is a powerful feeling. And this is something that I feel when I am investing in myself. I think Felix is great at keeping his space clean. He's not the most organized person, but he does keep his things clean. And this is another factor that I find attractive. Presentation is important to me. How someone appears in the world says a lot about what they value and what they care about. And to have someone who measures up in more than one way, I was going to say some phrase, but I cannot think of it right now. But who shows up in a way that is both attractive and caring and protective, respectful. Res- it's tough to give up on that, to challenge that, or to throw that away by one feeling of desire. I think feeling desired is powerful. I think as a Libra, this sort of Venus, the planet herself, gives a sort of flirtatious, loving, charming, seductive energy. But at the end of the day, this this air of flirtation is just a facade. Or rather, it's more a part of me, but it's not all of who I am. And I think the more that I am strengthening myself, the more time that I spend in relation to Felix, who is constantly sharpening his mind, the more I want to develop in my own area of expertise. I want to find what I'm passionate about and pursue that. For many years, I did not give myself permission to just fully commit to being who I want to be. I was so scared. I'm such a toe dip in the water person, and I really want this time in my life to be a dive in moment. I've waited so long, and now I'm 29, and I'm not looking back. I'm not getting younger, and I want to be wholeheartedly committed to something that is bigger than myself, that's going to be an investment for the person that I want to be. And the person who I see myself becoming is loving and sweet and smart and kind and in a committed relationship. So I will keep you updated on all things relationship, but I hope that if you are in need of desire or feeling desired, that you are sharpening your assets, what you have available to you. You're giving yourself permission to be sexy and also commit to your values. I think this is very important. Whatever those values are, whatever you believe in, I think at the very least, you should identify and know these things. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you feel just a little bit more sexy after watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.